What's up, everybody? I decided to just do this video just because this person, in my opinion, although like some people have their own opinions about him, but this is my opinion, one of the nicest guys that was in the Wisconsin wrestling business, DJ Bob. Really, really cool in my opinion, and just straight up guys like it's not a backstabber or anything like that, but that's just my opinion. The reason I'm gonna do this video is because like it's to honor him and to talk a little bit about him, like all the positive that he's done for the wrestling business, and also helping WFSO out on numerous occasions when there's people in Wisconsin that like to backstab us and all that. But I'm gonna read what he had posted. If y'all don't know what's going on with him already, he posted this like about 5 hours ago. P.S. This is the hardest post I ever had to write, but here it goes. 21 plus years in the wrestling business is just too much for me. Too many headaches and frustrations to deal with anyone. DJ Bob will officially retire from the world of wrestling. My love for the business is just gone. And it's just not fun anymore, and I'm not getting any younger. Tired of all the never-ending, tired of all the never-ending mind games and politics behind the scenes. It just seems to drain you of all the energy and love for the business on a daily basis. It seems endless, which is true. And just like politics, it's like some people in the Wisconsin wrestling business think they God and think they run over things like they the president or something like that, which is just kind of sad. But reading on, all I ever wanted to do is play music, help anybody in the business I could, however I could, trying to put a smile on people's face with those tiny drones. Enjoy was my favorite spot with friends and then go home. Sounds pretty simple to me. Everybody knows that I do not do the politics, waste people's time, start problems, expect of getting those tiny drones stuck in someone's people's hair. Oops, sorry. Hold on, because there's more. My problem is that I am too nice and too helpful, and some people like to take advantage of that. Also, I had never asked or received a raise in 21 years. Imagine working at a job for 21 years and never get a raise once. You must really have loved that job to do that. Little or zero sleep with all the traveling and getting home at 2 to 5 a.m. some nights just to wake up at 6 or 7 a.m. to do it all over again for the love of the business and the workers and fans. Nor even getting home at all some nights. My motto, always be the first one to show up and the last to leave. Spending endless amounts of money to replace equipment almost on a weekly basis just to replace what some people break because they don't really care about your stuff or the show. Trying to get all the feds and workers just to try to work together and stop backstabbing each other all the time. Yes, we all would want that, but as long as certain individuals is like running their feds and stuff like that, it's not going to happen, which kind of sucks because like that's the one of the things I wanted to do in this wrestling business, is trying to get like feds together and try to work on something. Like I even tried that, but people just had their own opinion on stupid stuff and just like, oh, one person says something, this other person's right, or they look at somebody's background and call them a nutcase or whatever, or it should be like a crimeless state or some crap like that. They talk about less crime in Wisconsin. That Look at WWE. You know, there's some people that have been arrested and things and got in trouble and stuff, and they wrestle for them. I don't know what people are trying to get out of trying to, especially hold the grudges against me and some other people that had nothing to do with them and just do it for the love of wrestling, which sucks. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, trying to get all the fan workers to try to work together and stop backstabbing each other all the time, so we can all enjoy the passion that brought us all together so many years in the first place. Wrestling, tearing up 11 Bobble cars, vans, and RVs to hold tons of equipment for all the shows all over the country, just so we can have a tiny piece of 0.001% of what the WWE plays on with the daily basis, so that the workers, fans feel like we have a little time version of SmackDown or Raw or WrestleMania. Hey, Mandy. Well, I'm just trying to scroll up here. So many years of going, or so many funerals or workers, that I can't even remember the number of people we lost anymore. I am extremely lucky and thankful for all the people I got to work with in that time. I'm very thankful that I got to meet thousands of awesome fans that enjoy the greatest sport in the world for all these years. The memories are endless for me. I had no bad feeling for anyone or anything in the business. Live is just a way too short and hold grudges. Well, I guess he meant to say life. DJ Bob supports and respects each and every single person who has ever stepped into the ring to entertain us, and the passion that they bring to the business and sacrifice they make just to see us smile every day. Every fan that buys a ticket and supports this crazy ride called wrestling, thank you. Thank you everybody whoever supported DJ Bob. But if it's just me to go back and sit in the crowd. Oh, sorry, I just read that. But it is just time for me to go back and sit in the crowd and become a fan again. Try my best to get back to that love for the business that seems to just have faded away over the years because of all this stuff in my little post here. P.S. Hopefully the love of wrestling business will return one day for me. If not, I will fully accept that and move forward to the next chapter in my life. Well, like I said, I agree with him every single part of the way. It's just like I said, with the backstabbing and politics and all this stuff, it's like they have it's like some promoters and wrestlers and act like they have their own little like White House or something like that they get to tell people what to do, get to make rules and things like that, which is stupid. Because with people that makes mistakes or even haven't even done anything to them, just gonna try to jump in the bandwagon, gonna hate on other people and just attack. Like, I wrote an article like a while back just talking about the same thing, like why we all can just get along, and it seems like it's just like there's a few people that got to go for it to be like successful. It's like the owner of Wisconsin Professional Wrestling will work with anybody. Dave Hero will work with anybody, like he has recently with Frontline Pro Wrestling. And you just don't see that anymore. It's just like you have some wrestlers doing their own feds because of the mistreatment of how people are in the business. It's just sad and it just sucks. Like, what more can you do? And like I said, DJ Bob haven't done nothing wrong to me or anything like that. So, like I said, that's why I'm doing this video and why I just had to say what I needed to say and read you guys what he says. So I think certain people will be gone. I think the love of wrestling will be returning for certain people. Like, I think for some other people's like myself, Kato, and others that getting treated unfairly because of their past, or where they claim that they, did something wrong. Hold on, let me just respond to my wife. Just 1 second. Let's see if she wants to get on this. But anyways, you hear people in Illinois, they don't have this problem. There's like about 3 or 4 feds that using two of the same buildings in Illinois, and they get along. And you don't see them like trying to backstab each other or anything like that. They all get along. And you got like Illinois, like fans from Illinois, like with ZO Pro Wrestling and AAW coming into town early this year, and they both put on fantastic shows. Like the first show I saw at ZO Pro Wrestling, I think it was like, of course, it was like in spring. Excuse me. Like they put on a show like early April of last year, ZO Pro and AAW with their show in July of this year. They both put on some amazing shows. And it takes like a few people that just get upset that they doing much better and pulling out bigger crowds than they are. And just like all the jealousy. And I know a long time ago some people were like, oh, we all getting along. Bull crap. I don't think so. And it's like with people, like they listen to other people and they just never hear from the horse's mouth about things that's going on in their life and other things and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm so proud that Kato has getting back into wrestling, and it has to be in other states and stuff like that. Like I said, like with Skylar Reed, like I pointed him to the right people to get him to be better as he is today. And of course with Jake, getting him in the wrestling business, and some of the women in the past that were like in the wrestling, I got them in. And it was just great. It's just like got people seeing like wrestlers and things like that. It's like my fact is, it's like I don't care about the credit or anything I've done. All thing I care about is like me being noticed as a good person, not a bad person, or not what my criminal record says or anything like that. Let's see. But no. That's just no. And like I said, with like Frankie DeFalco backstabbing us with Summerfest, which I knew the whole time, which I was just playing dumb. Kind of keep your friends close and your enemies closer, because you don't know what your enemy is going to do next. And like I said, some of these people trying to make like they already made Milwaukee wrestling disappear and don't do like a show ever again, or do what they love to do ever again. which that's not going to happen with WFSO. We're still going to do our thing. Maybe put on the show. Maybe it won't be a while, but it will happen. Maybe work with somebody or something like that. But just to those people that backstab WFSO and all that treat WFSO like crap, karma's gonna get you. That's all I gotta say is karma's going to get you. And for people that's trying to get in the business like the right way and not trying to get it with certain promoters that trying to like do people wrong and things like that, try to go in the right way. Go to like other different trainers like Angel Armani. He's one of the best like wrestling trainers in the business. Like, go to him for like wrestling training. Like, there's more people that's out there you can get like training from, like TC Washington, Xavier, Mustafa, just to name a few that can help you get some training under your belt so you can like be like one of the greatest wrestlers maybe in the state, maybe in the Midwest. So that just, I know I'm just babbling on and I just need to say what I got to say. And after reading from DJ Bob, DJ Bob, if you're watching, do you. That's all you got to do is do you. Like, we all hate the backstage politics and the backstabbing and things like that. We all hate it. Maybe one day we all will get along and do something nice for the rest of the business. But I'm not going to give up on that dream, and you shouldn't either. So hopefully one day we all can do something and just make it work. Even we have to do it with like without some promoters, but I know the rest of the promoters probably will be game to do something to work together. So hopefully one day we get that chance. So I'm just going to sign off here, and I just have to say what I have to say. And I know I got more in me, but it's too much waste of energy just to say what I got to say and all this stuff, because I think I already did. And like for all people that like stuck in the middle, like got wrestling background, was wrestling but got like a record because people in Wisconsin think it should be a clean record, which is kind of stupid. That's just my opinion on that. And I think that just do you. Like, if Wisconsin ain't gonna accept you with your past and stuff, and they are jumping on other things, go to Michigan, go to Illinois or Minnesota or something like that. Expand your wrestling talent, because they all will appreciate people that just love the business and like wrestling, rather than being stuck in Wisconsin where people are trying to be dictators in politics and trying to backstab people and things like that. So just do you. But until then, until another video, y'all have a good one.